Family jokes. Yeah, I was talking to this guy the other day. He told me he's Persian. I was like, you're Persian? From Persia? He's like, yeah, where are you from? I was like, the Han Dynasty, I guess. Yeah, I got a really bad haircut the other day. Oh, it was terrible. You ever have a haircut so bad people start treating you differently? They're like, man, this guy must have a learning disability. So look at him. After a while, you know, you're so embarrassed you just fucking go along with it and shit. I had a waitress at Denny's tie a bib around my neck. Yeah, some people go overboard with salty food. Like I made my buddy breakfast the other day. Before even tasting it, he just started pouring salt all over it and shit. I was like, dude, I think those pancakes are salty enough. Yeah, I was watching the History Channel documentary about World War II. And during World War II, you know, like the English soldiers, they're like always complaining about the American soldiers taking their women and shit. They even had a saying. They're like, the problem with the Yanks is that they're overpaid, oversexed, and overhero. And they all laughing and shit, like, ho, ho, ho. It's like, yeah, would you prefer the Nazis, you ungrateful motherfuckers? Did you guys see the bridge collapse thing? The boat hit the bridge. So. Yeah, it hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge. That's pretty ironic, right? It's like, oh, say, can you see? There's a giant fucking boat coming! Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, the boat, they said on the news, it was actually came from Singapore, right? I was like, God damn it! Asian fucking drivers. And the news, they were saying the boat weighed like 200 million pounds. That's pretty heavy, right? But it was actually even heavier. It was actually 300 million pounds. But my ex-wife, she got off the boat before it crashed, though. Yeah, I got a dog, a little dog. She's cute, you know, she's cool. I know she gets really confused when I fart, though. Like, she's like, what the fuck? Are you yelling at me out of your ass? You got some bad breath. Yeah, whatever. Born and raised in LA. I grew up mostly around Pasadena area, but I come down to LA, you know, to help out my parents and shit on the weekends. Like, you ever walk into a liquor store and you see some little Asian kid in the back doing homework? Yeah, that was me. Every now and then I have to translate for my parents and shit. It's kind of weird, right? Because they're the parents, you know. I'm like, hey mom, this policeman says he's gonna give you a ticket for driving too slow on the freeway. Yeah, he says you gotta go faster than 35. Yeah, I was in the Army, you know, the United States Army. It's pretty cool. First category division, Fort Hood. It was weird being the only Asian person, though. You know, every day people just look at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? Yeah. It's pretty cool being in the Army. You get some good benefits. Probably the best benefit I would say is the ability to give old men hard-ons. Yeah, old men, they love hearing Army stories, you know. It doesn't matter what race they are. I guess because it makes them feel younger or gives them hope for the future or something. But like if I go to the park and I meet some old men and I start telling them Army stories, it's like it'll come all over me. Yeah, I noticed some. Actually, okay, let me try that. How much time do I have left?
2 minutes.
Okay, some cultures that are very anti-gay are actually quite gay, right? Like Arab culture, for instance. You know, they're notorious for being harsh on their LGBTQ, yet Arab men openly hold hands in the street. Like, how hypocritical is that, right? They're like, don't act gay. La 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 la. And Russians too, right? They're like world famous for being violent toward their LGBTQ. But I was watching the Olympics once, and when this Russian gymnast, after he did his jump, instead of high-fiving his teammate, he like kissed him on the mouth. It wasn't just a peck either, they were like going at it. They're like, we don't tolerate the homosexual in Russia. Come, Vladimir. Very strange. It seems that in other cultures, men enjoy like a level of intimacy with each other that we just lack out here, you know? And I've seen it a little bit, because I was in the Army, right? You know, the Army's very anti-gay, because it's so gay. Yeah, you're like constantly forced in situations where you're like surrounded by other dudes, and you're either totally naked or mostly naked and shit. Like the shower is a perfect example, right? There used to be this one guy, he'd walk around every time with a rock hard boner. Yeah, at the time the policy of gay people was don't ask, don't tell. Nobody had to ask this guy if he was gay or not. Thought knocking over shampoo bottles and shit. That's shocking. And then you walk in the shower and you're like, what the fuck? Eddie, soldier. And you're supposed to be hardcore in the Army, but not that hard, not that core. Yeah, I'm Asian, you know, and Asians love Jews, you know. We love them. We're like, Sensei, please teach us. I notice Jewish people don't really like us too much, you know. And I think I know why. It's because of our eyes. It's because if you look, it's not that my eyes are slanted or small. It's that Asian people, we have like an extra layer of skin over our eyelids. It's basically a foreskin, right? And you know how Jews feel about foreskins. So. My name is